If you do not mind, then appreciate my efforts by subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much in advance. In the coming months, the Russian Federation expects a sharp increase in irretrievable losses from the winter collapse, which will contribute to the elimination of about 100,000 Russian servicemen. In the next 3 months, the Russian army may lose another 100,000 Russian soldiers killed in combat in harsh winter conditions. Thomas Tyner, an Italian military analyst and expert on NATO ground forces, writes about this. On his page on the social network, he named 7 factors that will further increase Russia's already catastrophic losses in this war. These include low, icy temperatures, lack of warm clothing, and poor supply of Russian occupation forces in Ukraine. 1. Lack of winter clothing for Russian troops equals death from hypothermia. 2. Poor Russian logistics equals lack of hot food, tea, hot water bottles, sleeping bags equals death from hypothermia. 3. No shelters or shelters for Russian troops to hide from the elements equals death from hypothermia. 4. Permafrost equals impossible to dig shelters equals Russian troops are forced to sleep on the ground equals death from hypothermia. 5. Russian troops cannot fire. Fire equals smoke attracting drones and artillery. 6. Permafrost equals artillery becomes more effective. In summer, shells are buried in the ground before exploding. Now the soil is frozen equals more shrapnel. 7. Frozen soil equals it is impossible to dig a trench equals death from artillery. Putin knows this and is desperately trying to suspend the war until spring. Therefore, his entire scythe demanded that Ukraine negotiate with Russia to suspend the war. No negotiations. Without a break. Winter will help Ukraine liberate a significant part of its territory. Send winter clothes, artillery ammunition and night vision devices to defeat the orcs, the expert writes. This is the upper limit of the number of Russians who will die if Putin sends all 300,000 mobilization troops to Ukraine in the winter. Russian logistics cannot provide such a large number of troops, which means that 100,000 people will not have food, shelter, heating equipment, etc. They will die, he said. What do you think about it? Be sure to write your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with the most accurate and relevant news.